Hey everyone, so today I'll be reviewing the BLACK+DECKER hand vacuum. This is the Dustbuster edition. So what's nice about this thing that you see right off the bat is that it is cordless. You just take it right off of the charging pad, which is super easy. That's what it looks like at the very bottom. You just slide the guy right there, and you know, like that old expression, set it and forget it, right? So I love this vacuum so much because me, as being a guy, a lot of times we're pretty adverse to doing a lot of cleaning, and especially vacuuming. And this Dustbuster actually has helped a lot because it makes things so convenient. First off, it's cordless. It's a it has a very strong motor. You will clean up a lot of messes within a few seconds if that's the case. So let's kind of start off here with the bat. It's a basic vacuum, right? You have the body, and you have the filter inside, the little nozzle, and right here you have two options. You have a brush option, and then if you pull this out, you have an extended nozzle to get into places, into tough places. So that's always really nice. What's great about this is that even holding it, it's pretty lightweight, so you could just even use one hand. That's not a problem at all. Very basic functions, on, off, very basic. If you are looking to take the whole thing out, let me go ahead and take it out here. You just press the little buttons here on the side, and it's out. So this right here is the first part, and you can see all of the, obviously it's already been used, everything that's inside of it. From there, you can also take out the filter by pressing this button here, and all of this will come out. I'm not going to show you that at the moment because I did that earlier, and if you notice, there's a lot of things that I've been picking up already, and I just had to do it all over again. So believe me when I say it does come out, it does work as function. One thing you do have to be careful with this is that when you put it back in, it doesn't easily slide back in. You have to, did you hear that click? So when you take it out, go ahead and do that one more time. When you take it out and you put it, you have to just move it around a little bit. There we go, until you get a nice tight seal. Otherwise, I can guarantee you, you're not gonna have a fun time when you turn this around. See, even right now, it didn't set. That's great. Just get that in. Boom, perfect. A battery would last about 15 minutes, at which point, if you need this thing for longer than 15 minutes, you probably don't need a vacuum. You probably need to clean with something a little stronger, but it is very strong. From my understanding, there is also a 14-volt version. Anyway, I have the 16-volt one. It's not that hard, to find. This is very strong. This brush here, my only thing about this brush is that I understand what they do. I understand why it's there, but a lot of times when you push against things, see how easily it can come up. I personally don't use it. It's not that great. So what I would just do a lot of times is, if something is within close proximity, I just use this guy, or just straight out have to use the nozzle, which is great. This nozzle will go in. It extends pretty far. If you notice here, for example, if I have a tight space here, it will go right underneath that. You will get into all these places. The nozzle at the very end, one thing I do have to show you guys that's great about it is that the nozzle at the very end is slated like this, so it goes even further. It doesn't just stop. It doesn't stop right here. It keeps going further. It's nice and it's strong. I love it. The filter, you can just take it out and clean it. It's not something like you have to take this out again. There's nothing paper. If you do want to wash, you can go ahead and do so, but there's nothing to wash. You just basically just clean it out. So what's nice about that is, obviously, you don't have to spend extra money, because a lot of times when you do buy vacuums, the filters are pretty much where they catch you, where you get you, because you have to buy new ones continuously. But other than that, I mean, it's great. Just make sure, once again, to put, oops, I'm gonna put it upside down. I believe this is the only color, so I don't think, if anybody is adverse to that color, I don't think they have any other colors available. The charging is great. I haven't noticed how long it takes to charge, but a lot of times I just let it sit here. I haven't had any personal issues with it overcharging. You know, sometimes if you leave a product that has a battery in the charger for too long, sometimes there's misconceptions that the battery can not be strong, can weaken over time. I haven't noticed that. This has been great. I just leave it there. The light goes on to show you that it's charging. But other than that, it really doesn't. I haven't had any issues with that. So it takes about 15 minutes, to clean up. It's great because it goes into a lot of really tight spaces. I actually even use it for my car as well, because a lot of times, if you guys are into detailing cars, a lot of times, you know, you have to bring a lot of equipment outside. So it's nice not to have to bring a cable out there. And I can almost guarantee you that if you do have a vacuum at home that is corded, I can guarantee you probably won't be using it again. This will obviously be easier if you're single. I'm not sure how your spouse feels about that. The charging port is also nice too, because you could just put this anywhere. I mean, we just have it hooked up in the back here, and it just goes anywhere. This is just simple, intuitive. It's just a small little thing. It's very lightweight, so everything is made to be compact about it. Just make sure, once again, I just want to make sure. I'm not sure exactly what this is here. I never had to use that. Just make sure one main design flaw to this thing is this head here. Just make sure it's tied on. You can kind of feel it. If you can grab hold of it like this, that means that it's tied on. Otherwise, you will have a lot of issues with it. But other than that, I mean, that's just a small problem to have. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.